Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 171. I'm excited for this one because Boruto has figured out something to do with his Rasengan in order to increase its power, and I'm pretty excited to see what it is. I had a couple theories I talked about in the last video's discussion, and he's going to be testing it on Shoujoji, which is going to be interesting. He came back into the story, someone that Boruto struggled to beat with a little bit of the help from the kid that I can't quite remember his name at this moment, and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see him go at it again with this new power and see if he's able to subdue Shoujoji easier than he did the last time, you know? Sarada was also working on her stuff, and we had like a little bit of drama between the parents and different like teaching styles, and Sakura is just very worried about her daughter and everything, which makes sense. All of it made sense from both angles, you know. So I imagine that's gonna be going, like, she's still gonna be training. I imagine that's kind of where we left it, where like Sakura was kind of just accepting it, you know. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. So let's jump into it, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. All right. So they are face to face. Huh. Some motivation. Reminds me of a Hunter x Hunter thing. Remotely? Well, that's nice. God, this little creepy ass. Shadow Clone. He uses a clone to help him with that one? Okay, so the same wind style we've seen before, but what does he change? Yep, he has that thingy. Okay, so that shouldn't be the new one, right? I don't think. Yeah, I was waiting for that. That was the same thing we've seen already. That's not anything different. Alright, here we go. Nice. Opening time. Da-da-dum, da-da-da. Can you guys imagine how shitty that would be if they like built that up last episode of him figuring something out and he's just like, Wind Style Rasengan, that's my thing, you know? That's what I thought of. I thought of putting a little bit more chakra into it. Didn't you see it? Didn't you see the little bit extra chakra I put in? So did he do it there and it's going to have some kind of after effect? Or was that him just testing out how the wind style Rasengan works on him, so that way when he tries this one, he can see how big of a difference there is. Whatever the other thing is, he can see how big of a difference there is. I don't know. I imagine that's the case, though. Alright. The results of training. Nice. Need to do that. Okay, yep. So that was just the regular old wind style wrestling gun that we just, well, not old, but we just learned it, but... Nice. Cool. Oh, I hate it. Oh, elbow to the face. Nice. He kicked that big man back? God damn. Alright. Yes, condense it even more. Are you sure there, buddy? Yep. Not me laughing long, buddy. High compression Rasengan. Damn. That was some cool little, like, slow-mo artwork there. I like that. That's cool. Damn. His tummy got blasted. He'd be dead. Damn. Makes sense. Oh. Damn. Hurt himself doing it, though. Oh, shit! Nice. That's such a Naruto thing to do. I will say, I wish it had, like, some kind of different effect, you know? Like, instead of just making it, like, a really tiny ball, I wish it was, like, kind of like I said, where he made it, like, some kind of projectile, like, piercing bullet kind of thing. And change up the Rasengan look a little bit without, you know... I don't know. It's just when you really think about it, he just, like... I guess, like, when he thought of the compression last episode, if you just think of the simplest solution of just making his Rasengan smaller, more compact, I feel like they picked the most, like, obvious thing that they could do. So obvious that I didn't even think it was it because I felt like it was too obvious, you know? Alright. Sakura here to help, hopefully. Some advice? Come on, give her some advice. Fight me. Yes! Nice. Cool. Nice. Nothing like domestic abuse from both sides of the family now. Just kidding. Nice. Alright. Oh, the wind. So with this episode being called The Results of Training, are we going to see Sarada make even more improvement? She's already improved using her Sharingan from the start, where they were just using balls and now they're using kunai and everything. Substitution jutsu. Yep. I figured. Hmm. Jeez. Oh shit. Jesus Christ, Sakura. Oh, is this going to teach Sarada how to strengthen her punches even more? I want it. Nice. Jesus. There's even, like, other trees off to the side that were broken. The shockwave from it? Or something? Of just, like, being so close to it? Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Hey, don't feel so defeated, Sarada. You're learning what you need to do to improve. Next step is to actually work at it. Right. Hmm. You literally just told her what to work on. I like the first person perspective. Damn. Yeah. Hmm. One more thing left. Alright, so she thought of something. Let's see it. Alright. I like how at the source of it, like right in front of her mouth, I think there was a little bit of a blue flame there. That was kind of cool looking. Okay, so what is she doing different this time than the last time? Jeez. She's still on her feet, though. I like the reflection in her eyes. She copying? Using her Sharingan to copy it move for move? Jesus! Damn. The art on that was really good. Jesus. Holy shit. That was pretty crazy. Oh, I love the art. I don't know why. Just the way that was animated right there. It was similar to how Boruto and Shoujoji were in that brief moment. But I felt like it lasts longer here. Jeez. And then she passes out too. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Nice. Cool. Right now. Oh no. The real the real training starts when you surpass your limits. Or reach your limits, whatever she said. And is that that's not it? Mitsuki? This reminds yeah, okay. So is he doing well? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Hey. Damn. Alright. So his eyes are open, but he's still not in the best shape. Alright. That was a great episode. Watch this outro. Every time I see this, it makes me want to do something like this. Just like go into like a pure white room and just throw paint everywhere. Oh man. So I have a I don't know. I have a little bit to talk about in regards to Sarada being able to do what she did this episode. It's not that big of a deal, but I just want to mention like a couple things that are on my mind regarding it. All right, that is it, guys, for episode 171. Yeah, great episode. We got to see the Boruto versus Shojoji fight again. Boruto obviously won. I like that he tried the wind style Rasengan not only for like himself to like check it out, but also for us too. Because like sometimes it's hard to compare. Like obviously we saw the wind style Rasengan on the rock, and then you know, we saw the aftermath of the other one on the rock, but when it comes to using it on a person, and like that Zephyr shield, it's hard to say like a comparison. Like if we would have only seen the new like high compression Rasengan, you know, we could have thought like, well, that's cool and all, but could the normal Rasengan have just like gotten through that kind of thing, you know? But yeah, so it was nice seeing that comparison. I mentioned a couple times already, I really like the artwork when they collided with the Zephyr Shield and the high compression Rasengan. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Same with the animation during Sarada's fight too. Looked I don't know what it was about it, but I thought it looked really good. Like just I love seeing her face when she just yells like the Chandro or however you say it. I probably said it wrong, but that was really cool. But yeah, like I mentioned briefly during the reaction, and I'll elaborate a little more in depth here. The high compression Rasengan's cool. I like it. My only problem with it is like I said, it's just like a super condensed down Rasengan, which is what it's supposed to be, and that makes sense. It's just I was hoping, like, I kept like going through theories in my mind of like what he could do, and I was trying to come up with a prediction, and I literally never said that, only because I felt like that was like the most obvious choice of like, instead of do a big Rasengan, do a smaller one that's stronger or whatever. Like that whole build up, like honestly, I don't know why it took him so long to figure that out. Like I feel like the second that Shikadai said, "What if you tried doing a hit one point, like condensed down rather than hitting like a bigger area?" I felt like that would have been my first thought was to condense my, you know, Rasengan down, but it took him like training in different methods of doing that condensed down, and then sitting in front of the fire and talking about diamonds being made and high compression and stuff like that. So like, I don't know. That's my only thing is like, I felt like he should have came to the realization of what he needed to do a little bit easier. Like, I felt like he didn't have to... He talked about moving mountains to achieve this. Maybe actually compressing it down took a lot of work, and that's the moving mountains he meant. But at least coming up with the idea, I don't think was really moving mountains. I feel like it was just kind of obvious, you know? It would have been cool since Boruto has the ability to throw his Rasengans, which is something that Naruto was never able to do except for his Rasen Shuriken, you know? I was hoping he'd be able to do something where, kind of like how, I talked about it in the previous episode, kind of like how Sasuke used the Chidori in the normal way, like Kakashi did, but then he, managed to like channel it and was able to like shoot it out and channel it like through his sword and different things like that. He found like different uses for it. Like I'm pretty sure he's made like a blade himself, like not even having the sword, made a blade himself out of the Chidori, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember that. So I was thinking it'd be really cool if like since Boruto is kind of like taken a real liking to Sasuke and wants to be more like him, I would have thought it'd be cool if he managed to convert his Rasengan, like, highly compressed chakra, like they do, like, they form it into a ball, but what if he, like, formed it into a ball, but then managed to, like, compress it down and, like, shoot it out with, like, I don't know, maybe finger guns would be too cheesy, but, like, you know, like, instead of just, like, throwing it, you know, have it, like, blast out somehow or something, and have it shoot out as, like, a finely tuned line, you know, and just have it, like, pierce targets, because, like, you don't have to do, like, big area attacks. If you can, you know, I mean, if you're aiming to kill, if you just hit someone's vitals, you know, with accurate, like, pinpoint, like, a small projectile kind of thing, like, you'd be good. And I feel like that could be, like, kind of cool, too, having, like, a... kind of like how, like, a long, thin stream of, like, what that Rasengan looks like the windy chakra all together, I thought would be kind of cool. A cool idea. and that kind of capitalizes on Boruto's ability to throw his Rasengans as well as taking some aspects of what Sasuke did with changing what the Chidori really is to personalize it for him, you know? I don't know. That was just my thought, and I thought that'd be really cool, and then I'm a little bit let down by, like, oh, smaller Rasengan, after I thought of that idea, you know? But yeah, it was still cool, and I'm glad that he has a more powerful Rasengan. I'm looking forward to seeing it in more action rather than just on Shoujoji, you know? Like, if we come across Deepa again, will we catch Deepa off guard with that? Will his carbonized skin or whatever it is be able to still deflect it or stop it in its tracks? Or will he actually do some damage and Deepa will be like, oh shit, I gotta look out for that and do more than just eat every attack, you know? So, interesting. As for Sarada's fight, I will say, like, the one thing that I'm not a fan of how that ended up was, like, she talked about how it was impossible to do the chakra control that Sakura was able to do through the Sharingan. Yet she was able to copy her physical moves in order to, and by extension, that managed to make her copy the chakra control. That doesn't make much sense to me personally, but I don't know, because, like, if you think about it, does that mean that anybody, like, if anybody sat there and watched Sakura do her moves, like, if they had poor chakra control, and they just watched her, like, do her arm movements and wind up and punch, like, that same move scheme, if you took the time, not use the Sharingan to do it immediately, but if like Sakura sat there and trained you and taught you those physical movements, does that mean you would have that perfect chakra control too? Like, I feel like that's a stretch to the show's rules that just, like, your physical, like, moves are what determine your chakra control. And I will say, it alleviated the situation a lot with Sasuke saying that that's very risky, but it's a good way to get a feel for it, which to me means what he was saying was, okay, that's okay to do once to get a feel for what good chakra control looks like or feels like, but you need to actually have good chakra control to continue doing this, you know? So, I don't know. It was just a little bit like, when she said that, I was like, when she first said she copied her physical movements, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she said, like, I think she said, and by extension it copied her chakra control, and I was like, well, wait, what? You just said that the Sharingan couldn't do that, but then it did it anyway, you know? I don't know. It was a little, I don't know if it was something lost in translation in the way that it was translated to me, or the way I understood it, or what happened there, but that was just like a little gripe that I had, you know? But it's fine. I'm not, like, it doesn't ruin the show for me or anything. Like, I can live with it. It's just, it felt a little weird, and I feel like they could have come up with something a little better, you know? But, or at least not explained it in a way like, oh, I can't do that. Oh, but by doing this, I did that, you know? Because that means, no, you it's not that you can't do it, it's that you didn't know how to do it, you know? So, but yeah, and like I said, with what Sasuke said, it kind of helped me out a little bit with accepting that, because to me, you know, it was like he was saying, oh, I'm gonna, or, oh, it's a bad idea to do that all the time, but, you know, use this to get a feel for it, you know? So, yeah. But anyway, the fight was really cool. I like that, like, Sakura came and she was like, I'll train you a bit too, you know, like, and then, like, what was it? Sasuke said, you can see things that I can't. I like that too, because, I mean, that's true. I feel like in any aspect of life, it's sometimes good to get an opinion on, like, from someone else, you know, because everyone has their own life experiences and things they're good at, and sometimes you'd be surprised what, trying to get some advice from someone else would do if you always relied on one person. Sometimes you can get some really good advice from some other people. So I like that idea that, because Sakura comes from the side, like, Sasuke just has, like, the Sharingan and, like, kind of pure power and, like, inherited skill in a way. Obviously, he trained at it and worked at it for a long time. I'm not trying to say that he inherited all of his strength, but Sakura came from a place of, like, she was extremely weak, when she was first introduced into the show. All she really had going for her was her chakra control, even from when she was young, even from when the show first started. She was able to spot genjutsus right away. She was able to, walk up the tree, like, right away, things like that. And she managed to work with that, trait that she had going for her, and learned through Tsunade how to channel that chakra control into her fist to have extremely strong punches and stuff. And that's when she really started to shine as a powerhouse character, So it's definitely like that culmination of, like, different life experiences that really help, come together, and have Sasuke giving, Sharingan advice, but then, Sakura coming in and being like, hey, if you can control your chakra well, you can, evolve your Sharingan even further. And I wonder if that's something that maybe, I don't know if it's something no one's done before, but what if she managed to, like, master her chakra control, right? Like, in a sense, the Sharingan uses chakra, so it's a form of, chakra consumption. If you manage to, like, min-max that flow throughout your body and into your eyes and everything, could you, like, forcibly awaken your Sharingan someday just because of your, like, sheer magnitude of, like, chakra control? Like, I wonder if anyone in the history of the Uchihas have, like, really tried, like mastering it to the point of, where Sakura has, where she can do, like, intricate surgeries and stuff like that using her chakra and everything without, making a single mistake and costing someone's life and stuff like that. I don't know. But I just thought that would be a kind of neat little storyline thread, because I talked about in the last episode when they hinted at, like, or not hinted, but they briefly brought up the topic of, like, how you unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, and I was thinking, like, it'd be really cool if Sarada found a way to break this cycle of, needing tragedy in your life to evolve your Sharingan. And then, like, when you think about the future of this world, you could think about, like, you could think about how in the future, like, more generations of Uchiha down the line, they could be taught that way rather than this, like, cycle of hatred. And once again, old Naruto is all about breaking the cycle of hatred. This could be about breaking the cycle of, tragedy that's needed to evolve the Sharingan. And they could, change the stone tablet that's down below and remove it because, like, those old ways are ancient history and aren't needed anymore, because of, Sarada finding this new way, I don't know. I just thought that'd be really cool. But yeah, great episode, guys. And I look forward to seeing more. I wonder where we go from here, because now that we've seen the results of their training, do we go back to Konohamaru, like, investigating the hospital place and stuff like that? I wonder what's next, or is this, like, maybe the, like, ending of an arc in a sense, because we had, like, the Kara stuff, and then we had the training after it to kind of, like, get stronger so we can handle ourselves in the next big arc. Like, could we have any kind of, like, filler stuff in a sense, or we just keep going? I'd love to just keep going, though. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I look forward to whatever is next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. If you want to see a couple episodes right now, you can do so on there. I very much appreciate it. The link is in the description. I also have my Patreon exclusives, where I am watching I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and I am starting Cowboy Bebop on there, so check that out. Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2 I'm watching, and Black Sails I'm watching as well. So check all that out if you're interested for some exclusive content from me and you want to support the channel. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, and I will see you in my future reactions, guys. Bye-bye.